gangster, but y'all knew that. The big boss dog, yeah, I had to do that. I keep a blue flag hanging on my backside. But only on the left side, yeah. That
It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Nuggets come into town for this one. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports.
You're up. Let's go.
Trying to do my thing.
The Nuggets trail by 7.
This New Orleans team is now in their second season as the Pelicans. The name, which was subject to some critique early on, has actually turned out to be nice for the franchise with a new group of players, new ownership, and it fits nicely into creating a new identity. So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. I mean, just getting physical. Rebound, Clark.
Kings checked in for Omer Asher. Pelicans leading by 7. Here's Holiday. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Denver's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Lawson outside. He feeds it to Fareed, and it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession.
A moment to check out where Anthony Davis sits in the league rankings. 3rd in steals, 5th in blocks, and his field goal percentage has been off the charts. He's in the top 5 in the NBA in terms of shooting accuracy.
And I think, Steve, there's an awful lot to be said about his top 3 ranking in steals average. I mean, he really thrives on playing defense, and you should when your hands are as quick as his. I mean, that's something you want to use to the benefit of your team.
Aflalo outside. Just 5 to shoot.
You know, Kevin, they're down early, but they're doing the right things by taking that ball inside.
While there's a break, let's take a look at this past month's assist leaders among small forwards in the NBA. Number 5 is Tyreke Evans.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing are outstanding. Truly gifted distributors.
Yeah, and one of the passes they really need to prioritize and be able to make is that entry pass, getting that ball inside. Accurately throwing it into the low post is really a bit of a lost art in today's game.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Gordon's checked in for Davis, and Nate Walters subbed in for Drew Holiday. Lawson outside. McGee a screen, and Lawson, here we go. The rebound by Anderson.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Gordon the pass to King. Here's Walters, averaging 6 points per contest. Evans' shot is good.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
Hickson sets the screen for Lawson. Hickson wide open. That is in there. Lawson with the assist. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Walters passes to King. The dish to Anderson. It's stolen by Hickson. And now the fast break. Gallinari with the ball. Hickson kicks to Gallinari. Here's Lawson. King with the block. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Pelicans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And as a club, they're kind of in the middle of the pack in the NBA in terms of their free throw shooting, about 76%.
That free throw, no good. New Orleans making a switch here. Withy's checked in, and Denver with a change here too. Harris is checked in for Ty Lawson. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. The Nuggets trail by 12. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Harris. The three-pointer is right on target. For New Orleans, they've gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Kicks to Gordon. Pass to Anderson. There's the screen. Back to Gordon. Beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. And that does it for the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 9. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
Tune in this Friday night, January 30th. Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers go up against Anthony Davis and the New Orleans Pelicans, live from New Orleans. Be there.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
And it's really been a dominant effort on the glass. That's been the key here.
Yeah, they've established nice low post presence, which always tends to help you on the rebounding battle.
Substitution here for New Orleans. King's checked in for Withy. Anderson comes in for John Salmons. Evans, he's checked in for Gordon. And Walters checks in for Drew Holiday. And here are the Nuggets now, trailing by 17. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Tough game to lose, really. They actually put up a great fight, I thought. But, you know, when you're battling for a road win, even when you play hard, nothing's guaranteed.
Yeah, I think it's something they learn from, though. I mean, you have to convert the positives, even from a loss like that, into momentum for your next game. They got to take what they did well and kind of double down the efforts here tonight.
So on the floor for Denver, Lawson and Aflalo are the 1 and 2. JaVale McGee is out there with Hickson, and it's Chandler in at the small forward position. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Kev, Nuggets coach Brian Shaw altering the Nuggets offense from the dribble drive motion offense to a more post-up style of play. He still wants to push the pace to exploit Denver's altitude, but he feels to be successful, they have to establish an inside game and refine their half-court offense as well. Gentlemen, we'll see how it works out.
He wants to build confidence that they can throw the ball inside. Thanks, Doris.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
Outside Lawson finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
New Orleans leading by 15. And Walters kicks to Anderson. Now the feed to Evans. Shot clock at 6. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way. 2 shots coming up.
Well, Denver in the post-Melo years has been a collection of good players, but you always have to wonder if they'll have a low ceiling because this team does not have a so-called superstar.
At that point, Denver has done well without what most would call a superstar, but obviously that takes its toll come playoff time.
It really does. I mean, you need somebody that you can really rely on as your go-to guy, the one who gets it done for you in the clutch, and they haven't quite established that player, and yet they're still competitive.
Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for New Orleans.
Ty Lawson, the former 18th overall pick back in 2009. Super quick, athletic point guard who looks to push the pace. He's been the perfect fit in the Nuggets' up-tempo offense.
And Lawson, really the engine for the Nuggets offense.
Yeah, he combines aggressiveness with really good decision-making.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Pelicans on top, up 19. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
All right, listen up. Terrific job so far. The fans are into this game, and we're going to keep them there. The main thing is that we had a very good half in terms of shot selection. We haven't forced anything. We've taken what the defense has given us, and it's led to a terrific shooting percentage. The guys I will give credit to are the guys who came off the bench and gave us the scoring pop we needed. Okay, one more thing. A smooth flow to the second half is just what we're looking for. Let's keep things moving, but not at some kind of breakneck pace. Let's not...
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
I loved his approach, guys. He came out aggressively, took the ball into the team.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Foy comes in for Aaron Aflalo. Evans and Davis are your small and power forwards. Holiday out there with Salmons, and it's Ashik in at the 5. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Lawson kicks to Gallinari. All sorts of time, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Kings checked in for Ashik. Withy comes in for Anthony Davis. Quincy Pondexter, he's checked in for Tyreke Evans. And it's Gordon in for John Salmons. And Denver also making a switch. Harris is checked in for Ty Lawson. And here's Holiday. Kenneth Fareed grabs the board. Fareed's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Harris off the drive, trying to find Gallinari and gets it to him. That one rolling around and rims out.
An easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Now here is Holiday, guarded closely. King, the pass to Gordon. Baseline jumper, and the Pelicans miss again. For Denver, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the 3rd. Pretty cold down the stretch. Foy dishes to Gallinari. Pass to Harris. Dixon kicks to Harris. The pass to Gallinari. From the wing. And it's Gallinari again missing.
He has not been on his game, and you know their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
Gordon, the pass to King. King, right side. On the wing, Gordon, covered by Foy. Here's King. That's good. Young players often struggle in their first NBA action, and he was no different, just couldn't quite keep up with the pace at times.
And, you know, that's something that will get easier as he sticks around. I mean, the team did come out with the win, though, and he was able to be a part of a winning game, so that's positive.
And it's Gallinari again missing.
Well, ever since the second half started, he's been ice cold. Very little going his way right now. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for the Pelicans.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And they'll be feeling that today's win makes things right after losing the first game of the year to this club.
And hard to say now how the final 2 games between them will play out, really. I mean, one thing's certain, though. They're going to be at each other's throats. We know that. This has become a very intense matchup.
And you have to look back at this and see what a huge game it's been for Anthony Davis. He was doing everything right, and the points seemed to come in bunches. He definitely had the hot hand.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pelicans.
Guys, they've done a nice job of drawing countless fouls in this game, and as a result, they've gotten a ton of points at the line.
And one other thing I would add is the mid-range game has been really impressive. I mean, they're showing great touch on some of those 15, 17-footers.
No good from King.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
Nate Walters checked in for Drew Holiday. And so here's Denver. 35 seconds left in the 4th. Green dishes to McGee. And he makes good on the layup.
Well, their offense has kicked into gear, but seems to have arrived a little bit too late.
And as a coach, that can really be frustrating. I mean, your guys were stumbling along for most of the game, and now, when it's basically over, they finally decide to come alive.
And the fans loving what's transpired here tonight. A really good victory for these guys.
Sure was. I mean, they did just what they needed to do to keep the visitors from getting any momentum going at all.
Harris. His 3-pointers off the mark. Here's Walters. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Tyreek, a very confident game for this basketball team. What made it all come together tonight?
We were just outstanding from the jump ball. We came out aggressive, what to prepare for, and I think we was being physical with them, and that helped us a lot.
Outstanding you were, Tyreek. Thank you so much. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. So that'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And joining us a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. For the Pelicans, happy to be here in New Orleans right now in the midst of a homestand. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
Seemed like they hit every big shot they had in that game. Kevin, their offense, but
Wake up, son. You're in.
Oh, it's time to ball.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now Rivers. We saw him with 10 points last game. Crawford outside. It's stolen by Salmons. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Rebound by the Clippers. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
yeah, they gave.
Kings checked in for New Orleans. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. Monty Williams had some words for his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Davis. He's the guy they typically depend on to spark their scoring attack. And from what Coach was saying, that's going to hold true again here. He wants them to also play at a very up-tempo pace, push the ball up the court as quickly as possible. That was his message. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. Jordan. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
DeAndre Jordan alongside Blake Griffin, maybe the best game dunker in the league. He has the ability to make spectacular plays every time he gets near the rim.
And for DeAndre Jordan Clark, between his length and his leaping ability, you almost feel like he should be playing in an 11-foot, 12-foot rim.
I tell you, when I've watched him play, there are times when it seems as though he's overwhelming that 10-foot basket. It really does look that way at times.
Some changes for New Orleans. Anderson comes in for Tyreke Evans. And Nate Walters subbed in for John Salmons. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. J.J. Redick's checked in for Jamal Crawford. 6 to shoot. Anderson with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Shoots from the baseline. Barnes grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 7. The pass to Griffin. From the low block. And no good, trying to use the glass. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Here's Walters, covered by Redick. Walters passes to King. A floater, can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Now here's Rivers. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Griffin. That doesn't go either for Griffin.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered. Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
And here's Anderson. He had 10 points in the win against Denver. And Walters kicks to Holiday. 11 feet away, and that one's good. Holiday's got his second bucket tonight.
You know, they've really built the lead on their inside game and their ability to convert second chance opportunities, Kevin.
Rivers dishes to Griffin. He feeds it to Barnes. Rivers against Holiday. And it's King with the rebound. King's got his 4th rebound in this one. Walters passes to Holiday. And here is King. Jordan with some nice D. Puts up the prayer. No luck.
Coming up next Monday, February 2nd, Jeff Teague and the Atlanta Hawks go up against Anthony Davis and the New Orleans Pelicans. Do not miss it.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
They've done a nice job on the offensive boards here, guys, and I think that was the difference in that first quarter, really pounding the offensive glass.
Well, they set the tone early with their mindset, their tenacity, and their hustle. I mean, that's the way they've come out, and it's served them well.